Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Attack on Titan, chapter 116, Above and Below. Um, so last chapter ended off with Pieck just coming in, um, and she has a pistol pointed directly at Eren, and so I'm really interested to see how this is gonna go. Um, so yeah, let's go. Gabby, point that rifle at Eren. Gabby, yes, ma'am. Oh boy, man. Let's see what happens. I'm really interested to see like what's her play here, right? Because like she because she does tech. I mean, the reason for her being here in the first place is to capture the Eren, right? To capture, they need his abilities, right? They need the founding Titan, obviously, right? So technically, she can't kill him. At least I don't think so. Um, so and it's not like she's just easily going to get him, um, out of this room and back to Marley, right? So like, what the hell is her plan here? Um, anyway, or is she even still on Marley's side, right? Um, that's a possibility too. I don't know. Eren, take your hands out of your pockets, and if I don't, I pull the trigger. Your brains get scattered on the floor. Ever seen that? You won't even have time to turn into a Titan. So why haven't you fired? If you're not here to pull the trigger, then what are you here for? What happens if I keep my hands in my pockets? There's no way you'll be able to know. Not if your brains are on the floor. No, I know. You won't shoot. You don't have permission to kill the Founding Titan. Your orders are to retrieve the Founding Titan no matter what. Even now, your job is still to turn into a Titan before eating me alive, right? Pieck, Gabby. Take your finger off the trigger. Were you to commit a breach of military law that severe, your family in the interment zone would pay the price with you. Damn. And just like that, he called her bluff. Fine. I can't shoot. I really don't think I could eat you. Anyway. Pieck? You found my Titan's tracks from when I snuck in here, didn't you? My plan was to make it in here before you could act. I made it this far, but there's another reason I couldn't shoot. If you can use the Founding Titan, I thought you just might be able to defeat Marley. Interesting. Huh. Also, I'm so glad that we're getting more on Pieck, right? Um Porco hasn't really done anything for me so far, but to be fair, we haven't really gotten too much of him either. Um but I'm glad that this it's just Pieck that's here, right? So I really hope that this opens the door for like her character to really blossom on her own. Um because yeah, I want to get more in depth with her character. Um all right. So, do we just watch everything unfold from in here? The hot water's ready. Looks like teen time. Here, thanks. Armin, can you use your Titan to get out of here? No, all that would do is blow this town away. The Colossus Titan isn't agile enough. It's not like Eren's. So why did Eren beat you to a pulp? Can't you tell me already? He hurt Mikasa with his words, so I attacked him, and he hit me back. Huh? He hurt Mikasa? How? Well, stop it. Jeez, man, like it's fine. After everything, she's still covering for Eren. After everything, man. No, it's not. Tell me how he hurt her. Hey, isn't that enough, Gene? Or John? He's turned into a total piece of shit. He's lost sight of who he is, to the point that he hurt the two people that he used to care about the most. If he was in his right mind, I don't see him doing that without a reason. Could he have some sort of hidden motive? I appreciate John taking, right, because I feel like John, right, is like the last person I would expect to not necessarily like defend Eren, but to kind of challenge the notion that hey, there might be something more to this, right? Like this isn't the Eren that we know. Like there has to be something more to it. Um, I appreciate that stance. Um, all right. Nice to see you again, heroes of Shiganshina. Pains me that our reunion must be marred by these iron bars. Hey, you're on their side too? Let us out. You're one to talk after your people arrested me and dragged me all over the island. You just sit and wait here until Zeke and Eren come into contact. Hey, good for you. Yelena, things are going well for you? You must be pleased. Thanks to you, Eren's been dancing to Zeke's tune. You got your attack on Marley, got the Eldians here to back you, and to control the military with that spinal fluid spiked wine. Now you have Eldia and you have the power of the Founder. You can destroy Marley and get revenge for your motherland. That was the real reason the volunteers came to this island, isn't it? We helped civilize this island. This primitive place was a century behind. Huh? Also, you could live in the lap of luxury? Once you became the rulers of this island, right? You got tricked and you lost. That's all. Grease, you little rat. Did you really sell us out just to get a promotion to Yelena's servant? You're the real traitor. You sided with the devils. Excuse me? Falling head over heels for some devil blooded potato grubbing girl? Oh man. Oh man. I'll kill you. Stop, Nicolo. Blathering about her every single night. I was a fool to think that you'd return to your senses after that whore died. Someone please kill him. Like, Sasha, of all people, to refer to her as a whore is just like. The dude is just speaking from a place of sheer ignorance, right? Like, like, oh my god. Anyway, damn you, what did you just say? I'll put it in a way that even you can understand. That tramp was the filthy daughter of, Is he really about to get shot in the head right now? Nice. Thank you, Yelena. That's, yeah, no sweat off my back, man. Nice. Nicely done. Also, still referring to, the Eldians as devils and whatnot. I feel like it's definitely counter to what Yelena is trying to do, right? Um, so yeah, I don't know. Um, Yelena, I apologize for his rudeness. This island no longer has any need for those who would curse you as devils. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And please believe me, our true purpose is nothing as hollow as revenge on Marley. It is to sever the chains of hate from this world. Our goal is not to save not only Eldia, but Marley as well. Allow me to explain it to you in its entirety. Zeke's plan to save the world, the Ithanization plan. The world, interesting. Huh. Well, then you would have to assume. So when they say the world, because I'm assuming then not specifically Marley, but just the Eldians who are in Marley, right? The people in the intermittent zone. I'm guessing, right? Um, or is it by specifically saving the people of Eldia that will also save the people of Marley as well, right? This plan to ensure that um, basically the extinction of all Eldians, right? Um, I guess one could look at that as saving the world, right? Not just Eldia. Maybe that's what she's talking about. Okay, so we're back here. So you wouldn't pit the whole world against you if you didn't have a chance at winning, right? But aside from the power of the founding titan, what else do you have? Pieck, what do you... Gabby, just put the rifle down. So what do you want? To free the Eldians from subjugation by Marley and the rest of the world. I want to finally get my father out of the interment zone. I became a warrior so that my father, the one person I could call family, could get proper medical care. He survived, but he's been overcome with sadness since he learned I don't have much of my term left. Before I die and leave him all alone, I want to show him a brighter future for Eldia. That's actually like really I don't know why that actually like hit me. That's really sad. It's not like something, tragic as like a family member dying or something like that, but like just the idea of a father losing, his daughter early, right, before he dies, and the daughter wanting to give him the chance at a better life when she's gone is like really, I don't know, that like chills a little bit. Um, to do that, I need to crush Marley. I'll do anything to help. I'll do anything if it means slaughtering all the Marleyans. Huh. Again, man, I said this earlier in the chapter, but I really like. I mean, even this volume cover of having her on the front, like prominent on the front. Um, I like how pick focused this has been so far. First, Mr. Zeke, Master Mins, um, Masterminds, attack on Marley. This time it's you. What have we been fighting for? I thought that if the world recognized we were good Eldians, that someday Eldia would be free. You're the same as Zeke, another traitor. Gabby. What do you think we are? Marlians or Eldians? Which are we, Gabby? We're honorary Marlians. No. That's the thing. You guys will never be Marlians. Like, that's the sad, unfortunate truth. Like, you guys will never be Marlians. Especially not honorary Marlians, right? No. We are subjects of Ymir. That is our one inescapable truth. Whatever we might say we are a people who can become titans. You saw at Fort Slava how one day the power of the titans will no longer work. In other words, even Marley will be done with us, and they'll kill us all. I mean, that's kind of the thing that we've been working towards, too, right? That inevitable, the age of the Titans is coming to an end, soon. Um, so yeah, it's almost like their specific use of why they're in Marley in the first place will be like, um, for lack of a better term, they will become useless at that point when that age of the Titans, ends essentially. Um, so that's a really good point. Um, so prove as many times as you want that you're a good Eldian, they will never free you. We have to win our human rights for ourselves. Show me proof. If you're really going to help us, then show me some proof. Oh, he already cut his finger? I'll show you where my allies are hiding in this town. What? How? We just have to go to the roof, and I can point them out. Fine then. Interesting. God, and just like, I feel like I comment about this like every chapter, but I just love the close-ups on some of these faces in these last couple of pages. Like specifically, Gabby is here, and Pieck's, and then Eren's down here. Um, but specifically, like, because with some of these close-ups, it's not like it's supposed to be like symbolic like every single time when Isayama does this, but there are specific moments where I feel like, yeah, he is trying to subtly hint at something. So like, just and he's done this plenty of times before, but just like the play on specific lighting whenever, in certain areas. So like you see Eren in this page completely like the lighting is just like completely dark on his face, right? And then you have Pieck specifically half of her face is shadowed or like in the darkness, half of it in the light. Um, yeah, he does this. He does this a lot, and I really love when he does it. It's a common thing in a lot of like manga, but it gets me every time. I just love like when it makes sense in a specific moment. I always love seeing it. Um, yeah, because it's like how we're feeling in this particular moment, right? Because I don't know how honest like where Pick stands at this moment. Like she's saying all the right things, right? But that could also be 100% part of her plan, right? Um, I want to believe that she is going to join, Eren and the restorationists, right? I'm crossing my fingers that is the case, right? But it really is like we don't know, right? Um, so yeah. Anyway, no more children will be born. Yes, no more pain will come into this world due to the existence of titans. Slowly and peacefully. No, wait, how's that peaceful? If you keep shrinking the population of the subjects of Ymir until we all vanish, all that's going to be left of this country in its last years is a handful of senile fools, right? How do we protect our country then? Or will everyone else just conveniently ignore us? Just as it has always been. The rumbling will act as a deterrent force. To do so, both the founder and the royal family must be maintained. Fortunately, Queen Historia has already been blessed with a successor. So long as a few subjects of Ymir inherit the founding titan until that child passes from this world. You think that's so foolproof? Foolproof? Perfect? No nation can boast these things. All countries have their problems, but I am certain of one thing. The great threat of the Titans, that history of blood and tears, this country has two men who can put an end to it all. Zeke and Eren. There may be a millennia left in human history, but will anyone ever appear again who can accomplish such a feat? Those brothers will be spoken of as symbols for thousands of years to come. Just as we today speak of ancient gods. And just like seeing the tears in her eyes as she's talking about these two, man. Even after their deaths, they will shine like the sun, the saviors illuminating humanity. What's going on with Armin? Is something the matter? No, I just didn't know you had such noble intentions. I'm so moved. I'm glad. That's so funny seeing them like connect. um, Interesting. Really interesting that or that Armin took this side. But I mean, I guess it's not too surprising, right? Um, or is it? Because he was talking about like a few chapters back about like even he lamented the fact of how um, people in the outside world didn't even know the so-called devils on Paradise Island, that the people in the outside world didn't know them, yet they still chose to label them as devils and demons and horrible monsters without getting to know these people in the first place, right? Like even like Armin specifically was lamented that, and he was very like sad about it, right? um but also I would think the memories as well plays a factor into this. If he is being genuine, I think he is. I feel like he is though. um Maybe he isn't. I don't know. But I don't know, there's a part of me that feels like, yeah, this is like he truly feels like this. I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. Anyway, good. I'm happy you understand. Yelena, come quick. Intruders. All right.